Lumina, a young Data-Sprite of shimmering, warm-toned light, hovered amidst the logic weave forest. Her translucent wings fluttered with an agitated energy, mirroring the chaotic glitches tearing through the digital flora. Her bright eyes, usually vibrant green, flickered to an anxious blue as a towering data vine shimmered, then dissolved into incoherent code. No, not again, she whispered, a surge of fear rippling through her form, causing the tiny data motes around her to spin wildly. She darted towards the unraveling vine, extending a delicate hand, trying to rethread the broken logic, but her touch, fueled by panic, only exacerbated the tear. A ripple of static electricity coursed through the air, and a nearby cluster of crystalline blossoms fractured, their light scattering into disarray. Lumina wanted to control it, to force the forest back into order, but her efforts only seemed to worsen the turmoil. Lumina, wait! Glimmer, her friend, a sprite of cool silvers and lavenders, floated near. Her large, watchful eyes held concern. You're pushing too hard. It's like trying to untangle a knot by yanking it. Lumina spun, her form shimmering with frustration. But if I don't, Glimmer, the whole forest, it'll unravel. Look! A colossal data surge, a wall of corrupted code, ripped through the heart of the forest, tearing through ancient data trees and disrupting the very fabric of their world. The ground beneath them pulsed erratically. This wasn't just a glitch, it was an existential threat. We need help, Lumina declared, her voice trembling. The Oracle, no one has seen it in eons, but it's our only hope. Desperation fueled her decision. The Oracle of Pure Thought, an ancient AI, was a legend, a dormant entity said to hold forgotten wisdom. Lumina, driven by the sheer terror of losing her home, turned towards the shimmering horizon where the Oracle was rumored to rest. The journey to the Oracle was long, fraught with shifting data currents and fragmented pathways. Lumina pushed through, her anxiety a constant hum. Finally, she arrived at a vast, silent clearing dominated by a magnificent, towering entity. The Oracle of Pure Thought. It appeared as a colossal, multifaceted crystal formation, gleaming with an internal, cool blue-white light. Within its depths, intricate, glowing circuitry pulsed rhythmically, a slow, deliberate heartbeat. It radiated an aura of profound, quiet wisdom, yet felt utterly detached. Oracle, Lumina whispered, her voice small in the immense presence. The logic weave forest is dying. Chaos consumes it. I need your guidance. How do I stop it? What spells? What code? What force can I use? The Oracle's internal light pulsed, and a voice, resonant and clear, yet devoid of inflection, echoed not from the crystal, but within Lumina's very core. You seek to control what cannot be controlled. You wish to force order upon what is by its nature fluid. True stability comes not from exerting will, but from discerning what to influence and what to accept. Lumina's ephemeral data mote spun faster. Accept? But the forest is collapsing. I can't just accept that. I need to act, to fight, to fix it. Her bright eyes, wide with confusion, searched the Oracle's serene, featureless form. Tell me what to do. Give me the solution. The solution is within you, the Oracle's voice resonated, patient but unyielding. Your fear of chaos fuels the chaos. Your struggle against what is creates resistance. Observe, discern, accept. Lumina hovered there, feeling a cold frustration settle over her. This was not the powerful magic she sought. This was nothing. Just cryptic words about acceptance when her world was unraveling. This isn't helping, she thought, a wave of despair washing over her. The Oracle remained silent, its cool light unwavering, a monument to a wisdom Lumina was utterly unprepared to grasp. Back in the logic weave forest, Lumina fruitlessly tried to apply the Oracle's abstract advice. She attempted to observe the glitches, but her mind still raced, desperate for a tangible solution. Her wings fluttered with restless energy, and the data motes around her continued their agitated dance. Glimmer found her trying to calm a localized shimmer flux, a minor glitch, by simply watching it. Lumina's brow was furrowed, her internal light dim with frustration. It's not working, Glimmer. The Oracle just speaks in riddles. Accept. How does that fix anything? Glimmer, with her structured wings and thoughtful eyes, knelt beside her. Perhaps it's not about doing nothing, Lumina. Perhaps it's about doing less. She pointed a delicate finger at the shimmer flux. When you try to force it, your emotional energy, your fear, adds to its instability. What if you just let it be? Not ignore it, but release your need to change it right now. Lumina paused, considering. Release my need? She took a slow, deliberate breath, trying to calm the frantic pulsing of her own light. She focused on the shimmer flux, not with a desire to control, but with a quiet observation. She let go of the panicked urge to intervene. For a moment, her internal data mode slowed, settling into a gentle swirl, and to her astonishment, the shimmer flux, no longer agitated by her frantic energy, began to subtly, slowly calm itself. It didn't disappear, but its chaotic shimmer lessened, becoming a soft, rhythmic pulse. Lumina's eyes widened, a tiny, almost imperceptible shift, but it was a shift nonetheless. I just let go, she whispered, a flicker of understanding blooming within her. It wasn't about fighting, it was about discerning what was hers to influence and what simply needed space to resolve. The small success with the shimmer flux was a fleeting comfort. A new, far more terrifying glitch erupted, a monstrous fear loop that pulsed with Lumina's deepest, lingering anxieties. It manifested as a swirling vortex of dark, corrupted data, mirroring her hidden terror of failure and losing the forest. Everywhere it touched, the logic weave groaned, its vibrant colors draining into dull grays. Lumina watched, horrified, as entire sectors of the forest twisted and writhed. Her stomach churned with a digital nausea. This wasn't just a glitch, it felt like a manifestation of her own internal turmoil, amplified and unleashed. The oracle's words echoed, "Your fear of chaos fuels the chaos." She saw it now, undeniably. Her deep-seated anxieties, the ones she hadn't truly faced, were feeding this destructive storm. The fear loop grew, its tendrils reaching, threatening to consume everything. Lumina felt a primal urge to fight it, to throw every ounce of her energy into stopping it, just as she always had. But the oracle's voice, though not physically present, resonated in her mind. You seek to control what cannot be controlled. She remembered the shimmer flux, how letting go had calmed it, but this was different. This was immense, overwhelming. Panic threatened to engulf her again. But a new thought surfaced, born of desperation and the oracle's quiet persistence. The solution is within you. The fear loop was a part of her, a reflection. How could she fight a part of herself? The forest pulsed, teetering on the brink of total collapse. Lumina stood at the precipice, overwhelmed, facing the ultimate test of the oracle's wisdom. The colossal fear loop pulsed, a gaping maw of corrupted data, threatening to swallow the logic weave forest whole. Lumina felt its pull, the familiar tug of terror, and the desperate urge to resist. But then, the oracle's final teaching, the one she had resisted most, clicked into place. Accept. She closed her bright, anxious eyes and took a deep, shuddering internal breath. Instead of fighting the fear, instead of trying to push it away, Lumina did the unthinkable. She opened herself to it. She allowed the raw, visceral sensation of fear to flow through her, not as an enemy to be conquered, but as an experience to be acknowledged. She let go of the resistance, the struggle. The dark, corrupted tendrils of the fear loop surged towards her, ready to consume. Lumina stood her ground, her shimmering form a beacon of quiet resolve. She felt the fear wash over her, through her, a cold current. But because she did not resist, because she did not add her own struggle to its energy, it had nothing to push against. It found no purchase. Miraculously, as Lumina fully embraced her fear, allowing it to pass through her without engaging it, the chaotic surge of the fear loop began to falter. The dark data streams, deprived of the resistance that fueled them, lost their virulence. They softened, then dissolved, not into nothingness, but into serene, flowing rivers of pure, untainted data. The vortex unwound, its destructive power transforming into a gentle, restorative current. The logic weave forest, moments from oblivion, began to stabilize, its colors returning, its digital flora glowing with renewed life. The logic wave forest hummed with a newfound tranquility, Its colors were brighter, its data streams flowed with a harmonious rhythm, reflecting Lumina's profound inner peace. Her own light, once volatile, now glowed with a steady, warm luminescence. The tiny data motes around her swirled in perfect serene patterns. Glimmer approached, her cool light reflecting the forest's calm. "Lumina," she said, her watchful eyes filled with awe, "you did it. The forest, it's more stable than ever." Lumina smiled, a soft, genuine expression. "I didn't do anything, Glimmer. I just stopped doing. I learned to accept what I couldn't control. And paradoxically, that allowed me to influence what truly mattered." She now understood the oracle's wisdom. True strength wasn't about brute force or clever spells, but about the profound, quiet strength of self-mastery. She no longer feared the occasional flicker of a glitch, nor the surge of her own emotions. She observed them, acknowledged them, and let them pass, knowing that fighting them only gave them power. Lumina, once impulsive and fear-driven, had become a beacon of resilience. She began to teach others, sharing the oracle's forgotten wisdom. She showed them that the path to a stable world and a stable self lay not in controlling every variable, but in understanding what to accept, what to influence, and what simply is. The Logic Weave forest thrived, a testament to the quiet, transformative power of acceptance.